I'm back. I know. No Walking Dead though. I'm leaving that for the midweek session, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think the Walking Dead fits well for our weekday sessions. Whereas the weekend is a time to chill out. So, I'm just chilling out tonight. And I'm going to play some multiplayer action. Was enjoying Supremacy earlier. So I'm going to stick to that. And if anyone joins in the chat, that's great. I'm up for a chat, discussion, nothing serious. Just a bit of fun. As is the Monkey-Lizard way. Nothing strenuous on a Sunday evening. We've got the Pally Boys after dark a bit later on. But I'm getting back into my Battlefront. I know I'm not very good, but it doesn't matter. It's fun, it's immersive. The graphics, the music gets me every time. You'll probably get sick of me talking about the music, to be honest. Every time. But it's so good. It's hard to ignore. Oh, we're back to Tatooine. Mos Eisley. I love reading these as well. Armies collide to dominate the battlefronts in an open-ended tug-of-war. Utilize a wide array of tactics, trooper classes, land vehicles, reinforcement units, and hero characters to attack and defend strategic assets in this era-authentic mode. Fair play to EA. They took a lot of... they made a lot of bad steps, didn't they, when they released this game? And they took a lot of criticism. There's no denying it's an immersive experience. There's no denying it. Right.
Luke Skywalker has joined the
battle. Little droid. So, started partway through. Obviously joined... I've joined the campaign here. Oh! And we just had the bomb. We just had the bomb to hell then in the first second. Pressing fire.
Secure and hold those command posts against the Imperials.
Let's get some cover.
Commander Skywalker is here to aid us.
Well, I didn't even see Maul then. Wow. Greetings, Off-World Adam. I'm back. Greetings, Salacious Rum. Greetings to you, Mr. Adam. I'm back. I was bored. I wanted to get back into this. I was really enjoying playing this earlier. So I thought I'm going to come back on it. If anyone wants to join me in the stream for a chat, I'm up for a chat. Good to see you, Adam. How goes you? I was on to David earlier on Instagram, begging him if I could buy a Boba throne from him. He's not responded, so I'm going to keep at him though. Hey, Marky D. Good evening, Marky D.
But we will be back. Mark my words.
So I just joined this game, and obviously I was joining a game part way through, so... hello, Mr. Rum. Can only stay a minute. How are you, Mr. Anderson? Mr. Off-World Adam, when are you playing Walking Dead again? Maybe even some more with some of the DLC, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for that. And then weekends is just chilling out. Got the Freemen and the Monkey-Lizards on a Friday or a Saturday. And then just chilling out with Battlefront. you know, when no one else is streaming. Thought I'd come on. So, I don't know if I could handle The Walking Dead tonight. Do you know what I mean? The last episode was another heavy one. And Sunday night, I just want to chill out a bit. And it's heavy going Walking Dead. So, I'll be back with that on Tuesday. So I hope you can join me then. And hopefully that makes sense then. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. At 8 o'clock. You know when it's going to be on. How are you, Marky D? How's things in your neck of the woods? But yeah, I started playing this the other day and haven't played it for ages. You can see by my score that I've not played it a huge amount. So I'm only 20, scored 25 as heavy. But I don't care. It's I like hanging around at the back and on the flanks, try to pick off the odd stormtrooper or rebel trooper and just taking it all in. All good cheers. Need to get back into Battlefront 2 myself. Yeah, well, you're welcome to join me. If you ever want to join the multiplayer stream. About monetizing a gaming stream, I've just come on to shoot some rebels and chat to you boys. I want to hear the music. Yeah, it had to be Marky D, that'd be awesome. I've got a Monkey-Lizard community, I think, is on PSN. Yeah, the other day, I think, there was Shabby's brother, myself, and Apprentice Ewok, and Josh, I think, were all playing at the same time. Which is quite a lot of fun. Where are the rebels? Where are the scum? I really enjoyed all your Ewoks, Rum. Oh, I love custom figures. I'm glad you like them. They are pretty nuts, I know. I've got quite a few more that I haven't had a chance to show people. So, my flat that I'm in at the moment is on the market, and I think I've just got a buyer. So I'll be moving into a house, really, for the first time since I was a kid. I've lived in flats or apartments most of my life. So I'm looking forward to having a collection room and a game and a game room. So
Elite ally landing. Assistance required.
I've forgotten half of the stuff I've got, so it's gonna be fun getting it all out and setting it all up. But yeah, you got the same personality as me, Josh. I know you like the quirky stuff as well. So those Ewoks are. Well, when I saw your avatar name as Sif Care Bear, I was like, oh, he's gonna love the Care Bear Woks, whatever they're called, Care Woks. They're crazy. And in fact, the Care Bear with the 4-leaf clover on, I've got a giant one of those. Not that I'm into Care Bears or anything, you know, but I love a good Ewok. And right, what was I doing? I wasn't paying attention. Look at this walker. How movie accurate is that? Totally awesome. I'm gonna follow the walker. Okay, well I haven't sorted the house out yet, Josh. I'm close. I'm getting closer. So I think I've got a buyer, but I haven't found a house yet. So I've still got to find somewhere. But yeah, if you ever come to England, mate, there's always a room for you, no problem.
We're losing Orek to the rebels.
Oh, bloody Wookiee. That was silly. I was standing out in the open too much. Hey, sleeping. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back for a bit of pew pew. Looking out for the old Ewoks and crabs and other strange creatures to be found on these levels. Alright. Let's go up here. Get to the flank. How are you doing sleeping? What have you been up to today, dude? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Hey! Want to stop for a chat? Always running about.
We now control command post Crash.
Okay, they don't want to stop for a chat. I was going to ask them if they get sweaty in these suits like me. Hey. Hey, dude. Do you use the moisturizer? Want to ignore me? Just YouTube, really. Long day of working, 9 till 8, dude, on a Sunday. Ooh, there's a trooper. I damaged him. Didn't see him. He flanked me, the bugger. Alright. Come on. We'll go this way instead.
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
As Josh, have you ever been on someone's stream before? We need to get you on the stream. You wanna come on? You wanna come on the Free Men and the Monkey-Lizard stream, Josh? Let me know.
Unidentified rebel leader on site.
I think it's time that the world's met Josh on screen. But I won't pressure you. You just say. If you want to, let me know. I'll be quite keen for you to come on. I think it'd be a laugh. Be good fun. But you let me know. I know some people don't want to go on, you know, for various reasons, and that's cool. So no pressure. But Josh he always makes me laugh. So he's a funny dude. I'd love to get Josh on the stream, to be honest. Where are they? They're going to be lurking about here, aren't they, these rebels? Where are they? Ooh.
The rebels are attacking Oryx.
Luke Skywalker is here. Vader should be informed.
Yes, sleeping. You'd love to see Josh as well. Yeah, I know. Definitely. He's one of the funniest dudes. He's one of the funniest dudes I've met on the internet. He's just a funny guy. Always has me in stitches. Just the things he says. And I know he's. I can tell he's one of us as well. He's a passionate collector for sure, and he knows his pop culture. So yeah, it could be a lot of fun to have on the stream. Oh, I really appreciate it. I'll definitely consider it. The idea of exposed to public kind of petrifies me. I get it. I get that. I'd never pressurize you. Just know the offer is there. In fact, all the guys were saying the other day, oh, it'd be funny to get Josh on. So the offer is there. Anytime you want to come on, we'll make you our special guest of honor. And I get to make up a funny intro about you.
Luke has been spotted.
Alright. This is probably the longest I've gone without dying, so I know I've not killed anyone. I'll definitely know. No, awesome. Yeah, you let me know.
We have secure position Oryx.
Come up on someone. Where's he gone? There was a rebel there a minute ago.
All command posts. Victory is within our grasp.
We're losing position crash. Clear for grenade.
Oh, I've killed a couple of people there. Best I've ever done. There you go. Then I die. There's something satisfying about this game. Even getting killed quite regularly. It's still satisfying to play it. Hello. Did you get a sweaty crotch in your suit, mate?
We have lost position Bash.
Hey, excuse me. You just want to talk to me. That would make this game even better, is if you could talk to all of the other people. You're Prince Adam of Eternia. No offense. Not Prince World Adam. More like when I think of you, I don't think when I think of Off-World Adam. You're more rock and roll than Prince Adam. That's a compliment, by the way. Axl Rose is a cool dude. Or he was. Anyone that makes a video where he's of the sea. That was just genius. Oh no, what's going on with my internet?
Javin 4 has been secured and the pesky rebels have been wiped out.
Am I still streaming? Victory. Hopefully I'm still streaming. Let's had an internet warning flash up. You let me know in the chat if this is still streaming. I met Jimmy Plant once, actually. He lives not too far away from me, and his son played in the same football team as me. He used to come and watch us play football. Cool dude. He used to come to the games with a massive entourage. Just drive What's that tune? What's that Led Zeppelin tune? What's the Valhalla one? Immigrant Song. Yeah, Immigrant Song. Just love that riff. Oh, you're more of a Who fan? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm totally down for the Who as well. Yeah, I love me some Who. And I love the Kinks. Big Kinks fan. And I like some of the later Kinks stuff as well. You ever heard Living on a Thin Line? I got Salacious to mime a bit of that on one of my shorts recently. Absolutely love it. Man, I miss this game. Would love to join. We would make some massive damage. Yeah. Oh, your son is called Tommy Marky D because of the Who. That is awesome. Yeah, that is so cool. Look.
We're losing position S.
Before I go and join, I just want to look at this again. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star destroyers. Look at that, and look at the size of this hangar bay. Look at the attention to detail in the level as well. Hey Fetz, hey Mr. Fet, how are you? Just admiring the graphics in this game. I like to do this now and again. It's so accurate.
We will soon command the entire sector.
And one thing that always struck me when I watched Star Wars for the first time was how shiny they got the floor. You know, when Vader comes out of lands on him on the Death Star, and the floor is shiny black. Look at that! It's just brilliant. All right, let's join the fights.
The rebels are trying to secure doors.
How are you, Mr. Fetz? Anyway, how's it going?
We now control the sector. Defend all positions.
Ooh. Use some covering fire. Oh, I've got Vader here. I'm gonna follow Vader. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just fancied playing some Battlefront, you know? Having a blast out on Battlefront. Shooting a door there, I know, but yeah, I've been doing the same recently. I know, now and again you just wanna blast out, don't you? You know?
We just lost control of command post back.
Is jungle still massive? Jungle is massive. Jungle is massive. Wickeder, wickeder. Jungle is posse.
Rebel commander on the ground.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I used to love a bit of drum and bass in my time. More drum and bass than jungle. Drum and bass kind of preceded, came after jungle, really. Jungle was a bit rawer. But as you get older, I find as you get older, you can only I can only listen to it for a certain amount of time. I can't do the long stints of listening to it like I used to. Damn, got me from behind. But no, I do love drum and bass. I mean, if you want to talk to music, I mean, obviously Timeless from Goldie was one of the first sort of mainstream jungle bass records that crossed over. And if you replay, it's only that one record on his album. The rest of the album's pretty suspect. But the start to that record, Timeless, is incredible. But one of my favourite DJs from that time was LTJ Bookham. And he did a series of records called the Progression Sessions. Really spacey, progressive drum and bass. Really beautiful records. So yeah, there's my big recommendation. LTJ Bookham, absolute legend.
Secure secure those positions.
In fact, and then you had people like Ronnie Size came on the scene. And Bristol produced a hell of a lot of really good artists, and Ronnie Size was one of them. And what was his seminal record called? I'm trying to think of his. Trying to think of his first record. Coming to me in a minute. Oh, New Forms. Run away. So yeah, check out Ronnie Size New Forms. I think it's New Forms. Absolutely incredible. Markety, you go raving. You're more 91 to 95. Yeah, so you're probably a generation before me, really. You were one of the original ravers. We were in the generation after, really. So Marky D's a proper hardcore raver, hardcore scene, hardcore and jungle, whereas I was more drum and bass and breakbeat and that kind of stuff. So Marky D dances a little bit different to me. He's got more of an old school dance. You know what I mean?
Now personally overseeing the battle.
You can tell the generations by the way they dance. It's always funny that. Marky D will make a few more shapes than me when he dances, whereas my dance is a little bit more repetitive. Whereas Marky D will have a few shapes. Glow sticks and pacifiers, yeah, for sure. Well, that was the trad scene. That was a whole other weird period. Man, where have the years gone, Marky? Man, you're a generation ahead of me, and I feel old. So God knows how you're feeling. But it's just crazy. It's 2000 and what year is it now? 2021. Where have the years gone? Alright, mate, yeah. Where you from, what you want. Exactly. You having a good night, mate? You having a good night? Yeah, banging, mate, banging. Oh, the music's amazing tonight, man. Legend. Yes, I know. 30 years ago. I know. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Feel proper old now. If you and I went into a club, we'll both feel proper old. Oh. Yeah, that is one of the, not one of the, there's a few good things about living in England, but there are definite and specific music communities in England throughout different phases, different. I suppose there is everywhere, but I suppose it's just because England's a bit more compact. But yeah, the 90s. The 90s were very good, and the early noughties were good. Late 90s and early noughties. Late 90s for me was the best period. Listen to this music though, John Williams. What a legend! Listen to the swell of it. It's brilliant. People don't make music like this before. It's just... Yeah, I got really into house music, Marky D. I got really into house music in a big way. I've still got all my vinyl.
Those positions. We are about to achieve victory.
Oh, I think I just got Chewie then. Look at the Emperor. What a crazy fool that Emperor is.
Position Auric is under attack.
Luke Cash. Hello, monkey lizards. Hello, Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash, you happen to have, I think,
Position Auric is lost.
the coolest name ever. So Luke on its own is a cool name. So being called Luke, Luke's a cool name. And there's no way he's your uncle. Come on. This is your avatar name. Don't wind us up. Get a rhythm when you build the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you build the blues. There's no way, Mr. Luke. If he is your uncle, probably my grandpa. Yeah, you're one. So that's the cool bit about it. We'll never know until he produces some kind of photo on Instagram of him and Johnny, him and his granddad. But that is cool. If he's your uncle, that is cool. Your grandpa, it's cool. But if it's not, you've got a cool name anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Either way, it's cool. Haha. He is a cool Johnny Cash. My God, what an absolute legend! What was the film that they made about him? And I don't know how accurate it was. Oh, it's with Joaquin Phoenix. I thought that film was so good. I don't know. It's obviously probably highly dramatized, but I just thought that film was excellent. I think he sang the songs himself, if I remember. But no, he's just made Walk the Line. Yeah, what a brilliant film. He's just made so many good records. So many. It's scary how many reminiscing about the days when he was a raver. Oh, God. Didn't see that coming. That thermal detonator came out of nowhere. This level's hard, I think, Hoff. I quite like just getting on a Tauntaun and going Tauntaun racing. How you doing, Matt? What's going on with you, dude? Yeah, this level's hard because it's so open, look. And it's hard, I find it hard to visually spot people. within the terrain. Alright, that's the border of the... Let's go this way. Ah, my Uncle Jack used to be into raves in the 70s. I want to go to a rave with old school new wave music. Awesome. Awesome. Excuse me. Right. I have to be sneaky on this level because there are snipers just hanging out. I love me a good rave. Ah, Mr. Sleeping still here.
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
Yeah, the raves have largely been replaced with festivals over here. Oh, pre-lockdown anyway. In fact, during the lockdown, there was a bit of a resurgence in people holding illegal raves. But you spent some time getting into dubstep and trap. What about EDM? Yeah, you guys in America got all that probably 10 years after us. Dubstep came out of the breakbeat scene in South London. But I think the oh god, wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I think there's more trap and things like that in America. We don't really, we don't get too much into that really over here. I don't think anymore. I'm saying that like I know, like I'm a kid anymore, and I'm not. So I'm not speaking from a place of authority anymore. 20 years ago, but now I don't know what the kids listen to now. I've lost touch with what young people do now. I don't understand young people music anymore. It used to all make sense, but yeah, the breakbeat scene, yeah, man, for me, yeah, in the early noughties, we used to get into Tech Break, and there's some brilliant records. Do you know, when I eventually do move house and I get to set up all my decks and stuff, I was thinking about doing some live sets, but setting up a rig so it looks like Salacious is DJing. Little Salacious. Well, you'll probably still see my hands, but you'll just see little Salacious above the decks. Right. Need to stay alive here. I'm gonna get smashed. Oh, it's Luke. Oh, Luke. Just killed me. You'd like to watch that sleeping? Yeah. I think there's a way I could do it. I mean, you'd obviously still see my hands with the camera over the decks, but there might be a way I can film a little bit so that it looks like little Salacious is stood in front of me or something. Josh, I'm a classic rock. Pink Floyd, yeah, me too. Look, I love all music. Pink Floyd, my god. Not just Pink Floyd, but also David Gilmour post Pink Floyd. David Gilmour is hands down the best guitarist in the world for me.
Control all command posts.
And he made a record in the 90s called The Division Bell. And there are some tracks on The Division Bell which have some of the best solo guitar sections you'll ever hear.
All rebel resistance. They can't last much longer.
There's two tracks in particular by David Gilmour that I play on repeat quite a lot.
Position Besh is under attack.
One is called Take It Back. David Gilmour, Take It Back, which is a real dreamy record. And then there's another record.
We have lost position Besh.
called High Hopes, which is about his time at university, and it drags on a bit. But if you get to the final third of the track, he gets out his slide guitar, where he's sliding his hand up and down a guitar that's sat on his lap, and it's incredible some of the notes that he gets out of that.
Now control the
So there you go.
defend all positions.
If you've got Spotify or whatever. He's the lead guitarist from Pink Floyd. I want to shoot that tom-tom.
Luke Skywalker has been spotted.
Oh, you saw Waters and Mason. That's cool. Those guys are cool, but for me, it's David Gilmour. I know they're all talented, but yeah, David Gilmour at the Royal Albert Hall. That was awesome. I watched that.
Wherever the rebels try to hide, we will find and destroy them. No planet is too remote. That is the lesson of Hoth. Well done.
Did we win? Yay! Laugh out loud. It's impossible to even have a top 5 for me. I've been in... Yeah, I know. I suppose if you were going to pick out the best guitarists... in the comments, please. I love talking about music, so... Oh, Poles Apart, yeah, fantastic. So let us know who you think should be in consideration for the best guitarist in the world. It's a good discussion, this. Oh, great, we're going back to Scarif. I can show you the crab beetles. Not crab beetles, little crabs that I found. Jimmy, of course. Oh, it's a problem when you get old as well. You have brain farts all the time, don't you? I had someone on the tip of my tongue then. What am I supposed to be doing here? Is it entering me? Stevie Ray, Prince, Santana. Frank Zappa. Who's the lead guitarist of the Stone Roses? What's his name? He's up there. What a legend. Oh, damn. I feel stupid that I can't remember his name. Lead guitarist of the Stone Roses. Who was that? Oh, from the Smiths. The lead guitarist of the Smiths. What's his name? Incredible solo guitarist. Oh, he played for Frank Zappa, did he? Okay, cool.
To secure all positions. Did you not understand? Get it done.
Who was the guitarist for the Smiths?
Lord Vader is here. Redouble your efforts. Already.
Oh, John Squire. What a legend John Squire was. I remember listening to Rage Against the Machine for the first time and thinking that they had a DJ scratching on there, and then when I saw them play and realised it was Tom Morello making those sounds out of a guitar, I was like, oh my god, how the hell is he making those kind of sounds from a bloody guitar? Just unbelievable.
The rebels almost command the sector. Beat them back.
Oh no, don't die, don't die. Damn. Yeah, that first Rage Against the Machine album, the Burning Buddha on the front, was the burning Buddhist monk on the front, the guy that set himself on fire, was insane. Never heard music like that before. No one's quite been able to do anything like that before. Again, very unique sound.
We are losing command post back.
Oh, did you? You saw? Yeah, of course. He was at Audio Slave before then. Wow. He made a new band recently, didn't he? With yeah, Zach Del Rocha's cool. He made a new band, didn't he? With someone from Cypress Hill and I can't remember who else it was. But I wasn't really feeling it. Oh, was it Chuck D, yeah?
We will
Oh, Joy Division. Oh my god. There's another one. So, sleeping. You got some English. You got some English taste there. So yeah, there was some bands in the UK in the 80s and 90s that were just seminal. We produced some such amazing bands. So obviously the Smiths, Stone Roses, Joy Division, New Order, and then later we had obviously Radiohead and The Verve, Oasis. Such a cool period of music. Yeah, I loved all the electronic stuff that came out of that period, Luke. So I was massively into Left Field and the Chemical Brothers, and I loved all the stuff out of Bristol, so Massive Attack and Portishead and Tricky. I loved all those guys. I really got sucked into someone over there.
Gartner has been spotted on the battlefront. Later will want to talk to her.
Mr. Sleeping, you surprise me. You continue to surprise me. In a good way. Don't take offense by that. I was right behind two rebels then. That was funny. Look at this guy. Smashing his guts up there, look. Oh no! Yeah, those guys were amazing. I still know a lot of the lyrics off by heart from that Ill Communication album. Pause. We kind of took the some of those hip hop sounds and then trip hop became a thing, and you started getting electronic music and hip hop sort of colliding. I mean, I remember listening to Massive Attack for the first time. Massive Attack are probably one of my favorite bands, or a band, if you can call them a band, really. But Blue Lines was just seminal. I can listen to Police, Duran Duran. I love the Police. I love Duran Duran as well. In fact, when I used to play house sets, I always used to... Girls on Film mixes really well. It's got a really nice 4/4 beat. So you could always knock out Girls on Film in the middle of a house set. Offworld Adam, Damian Marley. I love a Welcome to Jamrock. Welcome to Jamrock. Wasn't just 3D Del Naja making all the doing the majority of the production. By the time they got to Mezzanine, he was just on fire as a producer, and some of those records on Mezzanine, they're haunting. A very beautiful album. I find Mezzanine hard to re-listen to, though. I tend to go back to Blue Lines more and Protection. Inertia Creeps was brilliant. That is off of that's a B-side to a record on Protection, isn't it? Inertia Creeps. But Inertia Creeps is another dark record. That's 3D rapping on that. He's a brilliant graffiti artist as well, 3D Del Naja. But if you like that, then Tricky Maxinkwe was originally in Massive Attack, and he brought out his own record called Maxinkwe, which is just an incredible album. Very dark, quite disturbing, kind of offbeat, rambly, but it's another one of those records that I get excited about. All these records, I always say, my mates make fun of me because I say everything's seminal. That record is seminal. So yeah, that's another seminal record. Blue Lines is brilliant. In fact, I'm gonna do the Monkey Lizards want to mime Blue Lines. So I might do that for a bit of fun. Hey, was that Mr. Ewok then? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Ewok. Yub-nob. Yub-nob. It's nice to have a friendly, cuddly murder bear on your team, isn't it? Such a sweet boy as well. I loved chatting to Brandon the other day on his channel. I like spending time with enthusiastic people that like cool stuff. I like cool things, and I like talking about cool things. And then when you meet other people that like talking about cool things, it's a lot of fun. Ah, don't run me over.
We control all command posts.
Ah, there we go. I think I just blew that up. Yeah, we've been talking about music, and we've been talking about getting old. Brandon, Marky D's made us all feel, reminded us how old we all are. Look at this. Everyone have a look at this. These are not monkey lizards. We've determined that these are womp rats. What do you reckon? You know when you go to like Nando's and they ask you, do you want it lime and mango or spicy hot? How do you want your womp rat? Look at it stewing away there. Look at the attention to detail there. Got a womp rat there on the in the wok. How does everyone want their womp rat? Sound off in the comments how you want your womp rat. Do you want it well done, medium rare? Do you want a special glaze on it? How do you want it? Alright, let's get back into it. Hey, you nulls, you nulls. You nulls.
We're losing command post.
Tatooine fried womp rat, yes. Yeah, it's a good chain. Sleeping, you'll be 34 soon, feeling much older than that.
The battle is not over yet.
Man. I don't remember my 30s, I don't know what happened.
The bounty hunter, Boba Fett.
Braced. Oh, off-board Adam, you make me laugh as well. We've got some jokers in our community. Off-board Adam's a joker. Mr. Sleeping's a joker. Josh is a joker for sure.
We're destroying all rebel resistance. They can't last much
Oh, who's that?
Dropping down.
Whoa. Is he dead? Just make sure. Why does Skywalker shoot those for fun? It's animal cruelty. Absolutely it is animal cruelty, you're right. Yeah, he does come to think of it, doesn't he? He what does he say? He bullseyes womp rats in his tea. Oh, look at that, headshots. You just witnessed probably my best kill. I did it again. Cool, John. I'll be 33 soon, John Owls. Marky D, 48. I'm either 41 or 42. I can't remember. I'm one of those. 41 or 42. I was born in 79, so someone can help me out with the maths there. Luke Hoff is 33 next week, so there you go. We're all of an age. We're all old enough to know better, let's put it that way. There's no excuses amongst any of us.
Position Orek has fallen.
Ha.
The rebels are trying to capture command post Kresh.
Yeah, we're all old enough to not be able to use the excuse. Hashtag no excuse. Exactly, exactly.
Vader should be informed.
Don't even bother. Come on. You know, you knew exactly what you were doing. And you knew what you were getting into, so... So, Mr. Monkey-Lizard, given your tastes, music tastes, I take it you're 13? That's harsh, Luke. I've just listed some seminal records of our time. You're kidding me? We talked about Pink Floyd and... I've got the entire Beatles collection and... Man, I love all types of music. I've got... I think, I've got a well-rounded music taste, I would say. You're 45 in May. Okay, Mr. Adams 45. You made it there off-world. Woot, woot, woot.
Victory will be ours momentarily.
Right, that's gonna get some. Let's get to the high ground. Is he one of ours? He's not. I'm gonna get him. How did I miss him?
The rebels are attacking Vesh.
How did I miss that dude? As he swung back round and got me. He did as well, the bloody rocket jumper. I forgot Jabba's monkey lizards can't take a joke. I can take a joke, dude. It's alright. I can. I can. It's all good. It's all good, Mr. Cash. If you can't laugh at war, what's the use in fighting, dude? Lukash, I'm still a kid. Just 27. No? These damn millennials.
Our forces now control almost every.
Should you say hello to the droid? Hello. It's not very talkative today. Right. Should we go up high?
We are losing command post
Let's do
north.
that. See if we can pick off. Oh, congratulations, Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash is about to have his first kid. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. What are you going to name it? You've got a hard one to live up to. Whoa. What do you name the child of Luke Cash? Kylo Cash? Kylo Cash if it's a boy? I bet you've been thinking about it, Luke. Maybe the chats can help you. So, if Luke Cash... Oh, Johnny, of course! Coin Cash? Yeah. Let's go with some names. Let's go with some names for Luke to help him. Johnny Cash, Coin Cash, Kylo Cash. Money Cash. Towards your cash. You're such an entrepreneur. I love it. That is brilliant. Cassius Cash. Okay, there you go. Anyone play Sea of Thieves? No, Luke. Never played it. The only time I've really seen it is when I've watched you play it. Crass. Yonald. Crass Cash. That's a mouthful. No, Luke, I definitely want to play. I have got an Xbox, but I don't know why. I just never got into it. I always would pick up the PlayStation. I don't like the Xbox controller very much. And I don't like the menu screen on the Xbox. I know that sounds a bit petty, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel very intuitive to me. So I'd always just go back to the PlayStation. So I've barely got any games for my Xbox, to be honest. But I would be up for playing it. At some point, we will have to make... you'll have to teach me how to play it on a stream. How about that? I'll have to set a date, though, when I can get it all set up. And so I would be up for that. I want somebody to teach me how to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. I loved KOTOR, and I played both of those games on the original Xbox. Absolutely loved them. And I downloaded The Old Republic on my PC, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Wants to create a guild and all play Old Republic at the same time. You get some multi-streaming going on. I would be so up for that, but I would need somebody to help me set that up and work out what we're doing. Look at this sneaky guy. Look at him. Look at him sneaking around. Sneaky bugger. God, you can't get any sneakier than that. Look at him.
We are now in control of position fresh.
Star Wars Galaxies. I did play Star Wars Galaxies at the time for a bit.
Rebels are trying to secure position Dorn.
And that was amazing. I didn't play it for a long period. But I do remember that. But the Old Republic just passed me by. So it looks complicated. Galaxies had quite a simple menu, I thought, whereas them though, can you, Luke?
We have lost command post fresh.
But I'll be up for streaming them. But again, I would need some help, I think. Otherwise, I might get stuck and everyone would get really frustrated. But if you can play multiplayer on them, even better. I'll be well up for that. Look at the design on this Sith temple. Wow.
We are losing S to the
Look at the
rebels.
writing up there. I wonder what that says. Look at this. What was this designed to do? Crazy. The original Battlefront 2 is on Steam. nose, you can shoot your friends, but you can't shoot your friend's nose. I like that. I like that. Gentlemen, help me decide. Do I want a Maul or a Vader hot toy? Jesus, sleeping. That's a hard one, because you've picked two of the most seminal characters in all of Star Wars. They're both amazing character designs, so I think you've got a good choice there. The Vader, obviously, probably the most famous character in Star Wars. You've got that amazing samurai-inspired helmet, the cloak. He just looks... yeah, he's just a murder machine, isn't he? And then you've got Maul, who's, you know, all sithy. He's got his tattoos. Maul, is he wearing his cloak, or is he bare-chested, or what does the Maul look like? The new Black Series Maul that they've just released, where he's bare-chested and he's all hench, and you can see all his tattoos, is awesome. But then again, Episode 1 Maul, where he's got his cloak on, he looks badass. I don't know. I think, to be honest, Mr. Sleeping, if you're going to start collecting Sith Lord hot toys, then basically you already know that you're going to get both of them at some point. You've decided your focus is going to be Sith Lord hot toys. You're going down that path. It's a path I can't follow you on, Anakin. So, do I go Vader or Maul? Hard one. I think either way, you're onto a winner there. But you're definitely going down a rabbit hole with that collection. I envy you, to be honest. He's wearing his cloak, lightsaber in hand. Yeah, what a badass character design that is. Totally amazing. Only one Kenobi. Yo, yo, yo. The only one. You're the only one. Hello, only one. Only one Kenobi's one of my heroes, you know. I still I get a bit starstruck when Only One pops on my streams to say hello. He's popped on a couple of times, and I've totally fumbled it. Totally fumbled the ball. He asked me a very reasonable question on a Free Monkey-Lizard stream, and I babbled about and couldn't get the words out, and I think I even missed his question. But Only One is one of my heroes. A fellow educator, I believe. We've never really spoken about that before, but I believe that to be the case. And just an all-rounds, Only One strikes me... I was saying before that I like hanging around with people that are positive and funny and amusing and uplifting, and Only One always makes you laugh. Ah! You know, you've always got one of those friends that makes that does voices and accents and makes funny noises. All friendship groups have one of those guys. There's always one of those guys about at school. That's Only One, isn't it? You know, he's that guy at school that makes everyone laugh with crazy voices and recites quotes from films, but does it in the voice. So hello, Only One. Hope you don't mind me talking about you there for a second. Luke Cash, part Monkey-Lizard, part Ewok, part Sith Lord, all man. I love that, Luke. Luke's coming out with some cracking quotes today. I love that. Yes, this is the Monkey-Lizard way. It's the Monkey-Lizard lifestyle.
The rebels are trying to secure Bash.
Mr. Kenobi, thank you for the kind words, man. Haha. And yep, I'm that guy. I knew it. We all knew it. We want you around. Life is better when Only One's around. I know that for a fact. Where am I going, look? See, it's only Salacious that ends up in these weird little nooks and crannies, totally away from the battle, just admiring the architecture. Look at this. This is a Sith temple. Look at the design work in this game. Ever stop to look at this? Someone's designed all of this overgrowth. Look. Absolutely mental. Someone has painstakingly sat at a computer and designed all of this. Just incredible.
Skywalker has been spotted.
Command post Besh has fallen.
This corridor gives me... Forget about the stonework and imagine if it's on a spaceship and it's alien, isn't it? You know, and you remember... what's his name? Who's the director of Alien? I'm losing my mind here. Who is he? It's one of my favourite directors. Anyway, to produce the scene, he put mirrors at the end of the corridor to make it look like the corridor is twice as long. What a genius! What a genius. Anyway, we'll move on from that. No, not Cameron. He was Aliens. Alien. Ridley Scott, of course. Mr. Scott. Oh, what a genius. Did Alien and Blade Runner within a couple of years. Two of my favourite films ever. Hey Adam and Yes Rum. Design is phenomenal. Very Indiana Jones. It is definitely Indiana Jones-like. I hope one day we get to see some old Sith stories in these old temples. There's a rebel over there. I've got his number. I didn't get him. See, this is what happens. This is... I know not to stand out in the open. I thought, right, I can nip this guy, get him, get a few cheeky points. Took my shots, missed, and they got blown away. Cameras use mirrors too on the Sulaco. Very clever people. Being able to create those illusionary environments with camera tricks and you know, all the different tricks of the trade. Lighting, shadows, smoke. Very clever people to be able to conjure up those mystical arts. Indiana Jones is Han's day job when the space stuff gets too stressful. Oh, Luke, you make me laugh. That's so right. With highly skilled players. You will not get that on a Monkey-Lizard stream, I'm afraid. But if you want to chat music and top 5 guitarists of all time and Bristol trip-hop and custom action figures, then this is the place. And frankly, sometimes I just like to stand around and look at the scenery. Alright, let's get some cover. Meh. All the big named Triffids are wet. I don't know what you want about. Wet noodles personality-wise. Okay. All the big name... all the big name tryhards are wet noodles personality-wise. Okay. Oh, there's a rebel. There's a rebel. Where's he gone? 1000th Ghost. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Think you are a nobody trooper and the Emperor walks past you into battle. Only one. Yo, Salacious, did you ever get a katana sail barge? Oh my god. Oh. Only one. I did not, and I have regretted it ever since. I can't believe I didn't, to be honest. I remember lying in bed on the Kickstarter page, like with my thumb over the button going, it would be crazy not to. And I can't remember what was happening at the time. It wasn't that I had any financial problems or something, but I think I was maybe tight on cash at the time. I was like, do I, don't I don't know. And I didn't. And I was like, oh damn. So no, that is one regret. That's definitely a regret. But hey, you know, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it now. It's what's done is done. Man, oh, get out of here! Get out of here! I've got space problems. I've got storage problems anyway. So eventually, when I do move into a house and I manage to get a collection room, it's going to be tight as it is. I went all in on the Clone Wars vehicles, so I've got a couple of turbo tanks and a couple of MT droids, carriers, and I don't know how many Republic gunships, but I've got a few. So I'm going to struggle anyway with space, to be honest. I did back the Razor Crest, as you know, so I'm looking forward to getting that. That'll be a bit of a treat. It was hard to get on for us in the UK. Yeah, they didn't make it easy, did they? I hope Xavi come through on this Razor Crest. There'll be a lot of disappointed people if they don't. I ordered the Star Wars arcade machine. Speaking of space and storage problems, clearly I'm not that worried. But I ordered the Star Wars arcade machine on Xavi. And they cancelled that, so I hope they don't do the same to the Razor Crest. But no, I've got I quite like these Kickstarters, and I quite like the concept, really. I don't know if Hasbro can... I mean, they're a massive company. I don't know if they can justify it, but I do like backing smaller creatives, and so I've backed quite a few things on Kickstarter recently. Luke, you're gonna have to pull up some pics of my Uncle Jack's war room. It's a full siege battle with Star Wars figures and lots of big figs. Well, Luke, you're in the right place for people wanting to see pictures like that. All of us collectors Google over those but literally Google over looking at other people's collections, so we would all be very much into looking at that. Offroad Adam says, "Oi Salacious, I noticed you blessed me with a spanner. Thank you, sir." Well, Mr. Adam, you're such a cool dude, and you've been such a good supporter of our channel. You know, and I trust you totally. So,
Auric is ours.
So yeah, I did add the. Oh, there's a rebel. Damn. I did add you as a moderator. That's a burden that you may or may not want to accept. But yeah, I love backing smaller creatives on Kickstarter, whether it's people like Read5 and this vintage book that they're doing, or the Polish book that I recently did a video about. There's a vintage collection book as well, only one. I don't know if you backed that. A vintage collection book on Kickstarter. That was about a year ago. I backed that one. I've not heard when that's being delivered, but but I do like the concept. And I backed the Spectrum Next as well. If you're an old school English video game nerd, that you might understand what that is. Oh, victory! We won without any help from the monkey lizard. No help whatsoever. We won. Marky, check out bitmap books for old school gaming. Oh, do you know, bitmap, when you say the word bitmap to me, I just remember the Bitmap brothers, all those old school. See, in England we were either Atari or Amiga. I was Atari. Some of my mates were Amiga. I've still got some of my Atari games, Atari SD games, and one of my favourite games was Xenon 2 by the Bitmap brothers, and it had a Bomb the Bass soundtrack, which is incredible. So yeah, if you get a chance, Google Bomb the Bass Xenon 2, an early breakbeats record on a video game, which was nuts. Only one. I need to get sorted with these books. I've not ordered any of them yet, but I want to see them, particularly the TVC one. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, this TVC one. I don't know when it's coming, but it looks like a really good book. I think they keep delaying it because they keep adding new chapters to it, you know, with all the new releases. But it looks incredible. So, looking forward to getting that book. They can get expensive, the Kickstarter books, but yeah, some of them are very good. Sleeping Collectibles, MF Doom did some Bomb the Bass remix. Yeah, it was awesome.
May the force be with us.
Luke, I want a tabletop RPG for KOTOR. Do you know, I've never ever gone into tabletop games. Whether that's a real life tabletop game or a top-down online tabletop game, just never got into it.
Command posts against the Imperials.
I really want a friend that's into that kind of thing that can teach me. I'd love to play Star Wars, Destiny, or Legion and get into that. I'd love to know a couple of people nearby me that would, you know, basically be my friends and teach me how to play all that. I could see myself getting really sucked into that. It looks like a lot of fun. But I've never done it before, so I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest. Marky D, they've done a really good Commodore and Spectrum book and just released one called The Games That Never Were. I'll check that out. I'm staring at a stack of 200 Spectrum cassette games that I bought on a Facebook Marketplace deal, and I filmed a video of me buying them and me recording everything, and I've just never got around to editing it. So I'm going to try and release that next week. Yeah, I bought 200 Spectrum games in one go.
Luke Skywalker is here.
And they weren't expensive either. I got a crazy deal. Only one, got to rum, but nice to chat. Really nice for you to stop by, Only One. It's always an honour. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Off-World Adam, won't you be my neighbour? I know. I need some friends, people. I need some friends. Luke Cash, tabletop RPGs are deep, dark, glorious, wonderful, terrifying, apocalyptic abyss you'll never escape from. It sounds like the sort of thing that us monkey lizards would love to delve into. Marky D, you had the Amstrad CPC 464. My best friends had the Amstrad, and I used to go around there and play it all the time. And I really want to get one. I covet one. What did we used to play? Some crazy games. Jet Set Willy. Do you remember Jet Set Willy, Marky D?
Our troops have secured
And we used to play a lot of football manager type games. Yes, farewell Kenobi. Amazing that only one stops by. Just find that incredible. Only one is like YouTube royalty as far as I'm concerned. When he just drops into your stream like that, it's like, that's amazing. I used to play that a lot, Markety. Yeah, yeah. Any of you fellas played the Commodore 64? The Commodore 64 passed me by, to be honest. So my console history, well, my first ever video game, my first ever computer game was the Atari ST. But I did have friends that had a Spectrum. So I knew somebody that had a 48K and then 128K, and then my other best friend had an Amstrad, and I knew somebody that had an Amiga, but never the Commodore 64. 1000th Ghost. Goodbye there. Goodbye, sir. But never myself. I never played a Commodore 64. I never passed me by, really. I used to have a C64 when I was younger, off-board Adam. Yeah, they were. I know the 64 was a really popular computer back in the day.
We've lost command post desk.
Yeah, see you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, 1000. Really appreciate you stopping by, dude. He's such a nice dude, isn't he, 1000? Such a cool dude. 1000 is the sort of person you'd want to, you'd like to be invited round to his house, because you know, if he invited you around, you'd just spend the day in his toy room. He'd just be pulling toys out and going, "Have you seen this?" And you'd be like, "Oh, that's amazing." You'd probably use the word amazing 1000 times if you were ever invited to 1000th Ghost's house. I'll be like, "It's amazing, it's amazing." Oh, show us that. Oh, that's amazing. I tell her I'm going to a man's house to look at his toys. I know, but Luke, look, you get to an age where you don't care. No, I don't care. There is still Star Wars and monkey-lizard paraphernalia in my flat. Anyway, I heard them walk in the door, and when you immediately walk in, there's a life-size prop of Salacious Rum on the left-hand side, and then there's monkey lizards everywhere, and I could hear her giggling. I could hear them laughing. in advance because you'll probably get tons of messages from me now. Tons of messages, and there'll be a little photo of little Salacious with a little comment that says, "Can we play SWOTOR, please, Tina?" Call me master, and I'll lead you around by the slave collar. Oh no!
Join the Imperials. Be cautious.
Oh! I don't know. Little Salacious might be up for that, Tina. Little Salacious might be up for that. I'm looking over at him. He's not uninterested. Let's put it that way. Pilly's nonplussed. You got no chance with Old Crumb. Old Crumb's not interested. But Little Salacious, he's definitely interested.
Princess Leia has come to our aid.
Okay, that's my fancy move then. You'll teach him. Very good, very good. Booked. Tina is pimping Salacious. That's awesome. Great success. Great success. Pretty much everywhere online, my name is Scruffy Nerve Herder.
New friendly on the ground.
Off-world Adam. Space Monkey for let. You guys. That's my boy, Blue. That's my boy. Oh.
Position S is lost.
I just got shot in the arse. By a death trooper. Madam Cat Lady. Oh, really? Well, Salacious likes riding cats. I don't know if you've ever caught wind to this, but I am a cat fan, and I have a cat. The monkey lizards like riding cats. They will jump on and ride the cat around the living room, no problem. They like racing cats. So monkey lizards and cats go quite well together. But just be warned that monkey lizards are partial to cat riding. We'll bring a saddle. Very good, very good. Yes. Let the cat riding begin. It'll make one hell of a stream anyway, Tina. The viewing numbers will go through the roof. Off-world Adam, got the space bananas, Salacious. Salacious loves space bananas. Right, I'm lost. I'm lost. Let's follow this guy.
Those positions.
Let's go this way.
Boba Fett is here. There must be a bounty on.
Do you remember the noises that this machine makes when Obi-Wan turns the dials in Star Wars?
Imperial forces have secured almost every vital
Is that
position.
good?
We must reclaim
Something like that, I
the
think.
initiative.
Off-world Adam, giddy up. Yes, giddy up. Salacious is lazy. He doesn't like. If he can ride the cat to the kitchen to get something out of the fridge, he will. I just walked behind 4 players then. I managed to not kill any of them and get killed. Lukash, will you be my minion, Salacious? I'm a fat bastard after all and can speak Huttese. Salacious, look, there's something that you may not know. This isn't widely known, but Salacious B. Crumb was actually the mastermind behind the entire Hutt cartel. Jabba was just a puppet. It was B. Crumb that was masterminding the whole thing. People get it twisted. So, yeah, underestimate B. Crumb at your peril. He's a sneaky bugger. He's a vicious monkey lizard as well. And have your eyes out. Little Salacious is way more sedate than that. I think that's because Little Salacious was schooled in England, so he's got a totally different temperament to B. Crumb. B. Crumb was a vicious monkey lizard for sure. Josh, you need to get armor for the cats like Battlecam Panther. Yes. Tina, can we make the cats look like Battlecam Panther? Can't multitask very well. Oh, I know, us chap, but multitasking, yeah. I can only, my monkey lizard brain can only think about one thing at a time, so. And it switches from one thing to another very quickly. Off-road Adam, armoured cats are on your mind. Hard to concentrate now. I know I'm just picturing little Salacious in a He-Man suit with a little sword riding around.
Almost all the command posts.
riding on top of a cat that's been decked out to look like Battlecat. We'd have to spray paint the cat though, wouldn't we? Spray paint the cat green. And then some yellow stripes. Everyone dies later from their blast wounds. It's the unspoken horrible truth of this game. Pilly would make a great scarecrow. Sleeping. I'll get the paint. Oh, sleeping. I don't know if Pilly would let you spray paint. Come on, you're not telling me cat armor exists. Luke, if cat armor exists, I will eat... Well, I'll eat my words, for sure. Cat armor can't be a thing. Can someone more sensible than Luke Google cat armor, please? I need to know if cat armor is a real thing. I say, can someone more sensible than Luke Google it? And there's, no offense, there's Josh and there's Off-World Adam in the chat. Our group is probably the least sensible group on the internet right now. Not one of us is sensible. But yeah, if cat armor is a thing, I would be amazed. Off-World Adam, Puss in Boots, but like Hulkbuster styling. Josh, it is real. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Why would cats need armor? And who created it? It's totally... Apprentice Ewok! You're the most sensible person in here. It's totally a thing. Laugh out loud. Oh my god. You are kidding me. Have you googled it? Who's invented cat armor? And why do they need it? When are cats going into battle? I can't wait to see this. I'll be googling this after the stream. Just saw some with spikes. Oh my god. Little Salacious is getting quite excited by this whole... Oh, did that the wrong way. By this whole concept. I wonder how many cats Tina has got. I wonder if we could make a legion of cats. You know, like the cavalry. Send in the cavalry, and there's like a dozen cats all being ridden by monkey lizards. Man, there's a film here. I'm imagining a whole film concept now. A bit like Planet of the Apes, you know, they've redone it recently, and the apes are riding horses, but it's monkey lizards riding cats. And they swoop into town, you know. Who are they fighting against, though? Who would a monkey lizard on a cat be fighting against? Obviously, it's Skeletor and those minions, but who... I suppose it's other monkey lizards playing those? I don't know. Probably have to be, wouldn't it? Is there an underground raccoon wrestling league? Oh, you boys, honestly. I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and it was a guy, and it must have been in America, and he went into his backyard, and there was like a bin or something, and he opened the bin, and there was about 20 raccoons in there, all looking really innocent, all just sat in the bin. It was absolutely nuts. Josh, regulators. Yes. Hip-hop. Regulator. It's got, what's the guy singing on it? It's amazing. I think he's Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg sings on it. He's dead now, isn't he, Nate Dogg? If there was a wrestling lead, I'd have cats named Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Randy Clawridge. Oh, Warren G. Oh, Warren G. That album with Regulate on is amazing. Regulators. You can't be no geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Something like that. Brilliant record. Really nice sample in the background. Really nice loop sample in the background. Warren G. Yeah, he made a couple of nice records. I don't think anything else he made after that really lived up to it. But he had quite a nice, flowing, chilled, California style, didn't he? Quite funky. Yeah, Josh, the spiky cat armor is hilarious. Oh, are you actually looking at spiky cat armor now on the internet? You guys are nuts. Mangy Savage and Bulk Hogan.
The Imperial advance on Hoth stops here. They may have the firepower.
Brett the Catman Hearts. Rowdy Roddy Cat. Fat Cat versus Dirty Cat.
Secure the sector by capturing and holding these command posts.
Okay. Whoa, never done this before. Wow, never played on this turret before. Offworld says, I think we're onto something here. Loot cache, triple nip and under scratch. Under scratch, yeah. Oh my god, you're killing me. The under scratcher. Oh, I can't carry on. Hold on a minute, I just need to compose myself a little bit. The under scratcher. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Cat's carnage. That's good. I don't think anyone's going to beat the under scratcher though for me. If someone manages to beat under scratcher, then you deserve some space bananas in my book. Under scratcher is genius. Come on, one good one yet. trying to think of wrestlers.
We're capturing Point S.
The Imperials can't sustain losses like this for much longer. Keep going.
Imperial leader on the ground! Not sure who!
What wrestler is that? The hairy tickler. What wrestler was that? What wrestler has the hairy tickler come from? It's not a wrestler I'm familiar with. Are we still on wrestling as a category, or have you moved on? Cats. Oh my god. Hey Smirking, you thank you for stopping by. You may decide that there's a bunch of crazy people in this chat talking nonsense and it's not the place for you. So, just to catch you up on things, Smirking and GeForce, the current discussion is around whether or not we can dress cats up to look like Battle Cat and Panther from He-Man. And apparently there is real-world cat armor that you can buy. And then Sleeping is going to spray paint the cats to make them look like Battle Cat. And then we're going to get suits, little suits for the monkey lizards, so they can dress up like He-Man and Skeletor and basically ride the cats. So that's kind of what we're discussing. That's the level of maturity we've got on this Salacious Rum stream. The hairy tickler, was he from Cheech and Chong's ski movie? So yeah, so this is the level of maturity of our conversation. So if you're expecting anything more highbrow than this, you're going to be sadly mistaken. You are very welcome to join in the cosplaying cats discussion. Josh has been googling cat armor whilst he's in the waiting room for something. Hello everyone. Laugh out loud. I'm not surprised. Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised. You just need to look at the people that are in the chat. Look at whose stream it is, and it's a monkey lizard. And then look in the chat, and you see Josh and Cat the Snake. Yeah, Cat the Snake Roberts. Captain Meow Owl. Right. This has been a genius level collaboration. I know, I think we're onto something. I think those cat videos would get millions of views. They're going to be quite hard to coordinate, but I think we are onto something there, to be honest. I'm gonna get on this Tom.
We've lost Crash.
Alright, let's get on this Tom.
Commander Skywalker is here to aid us.
Whoa, big jump there. I'm on PlayStation, Mr. Smirking.
Hit the objective.
Sometimes I won't even. You'll find I'm just staring at the scenery, just marveling in the game design. And that's kind of what these streams are about, really. Just chewing up the scenery, getting immersed in the game, shooting the shit with some mates, talking about cool stuff. Oh, he's getting his ass kicked over there.
Hit the objective.
Hey, you should wear the noob badge with pride. Of course, laugh out loud. I can't find anyone with an Xbox on this game. I mean, I don't know if I'm a noob, because I've been playing video games all my life. I'm just not very good, Luke. I'm average at best. I mean, I have platinum some games, but games like this I find very hard.
The princess has joined us.
Oh, I was trying to get Darth Vader then. Yeah, so like linear-based games, you know, Assassin's Creed. And, well, that's probably not a good example, but story-based games. You know, I'm okay at those, not bad. These kind of shoot 'em ups, I'm not very good at. Call of Duty, I'm terrible at. But they are fun, aren't they? You certainly get immersed in the environment. Some of the guys in the chat watch my Walking Dead streams. I do the Telltale streams during the week. And obviously they're not really complicated games, but I do struggle with the controls from time to time, and it's like torture porn watching me play those games. Because I can spend ages on one scene going over it and over it until I get it right.
We're getting Jedi support. Luke Skywalker is here.
Alright. Get back in the game. They are only slightly painful to watch. That's pretty generous, thank you. Battlefront is definitely more enjoyable than Warzone. I get my ass handed to me a lot in that game. Oh, that's the Emperor. Oh, where did that come from? Rocket launcher. Luke says, I don't care, I'd watch you. Basically, I like hanging around with nutters like you guys. No offense.
We're about to win this.
The worst was watching. Yeah, there's a scene in The Walking Dead where you're Clementine, the girl, and you have to stitch up your arm, and I just could not get the controls to working, and so it must have gone on for half hour where there's just like a flap of skin, and I'm just trying to stitch it, and I just can't do it. That was horrific. I'm sorry about that one, everyone. How's your painting coming along, Smoking Bear? Josh laughed for 30 minutes. Tell us about your painting, Smirking. Tell us about your painting.
We're securing command post S.
I'm definitely an admirer of artists and creative people. So, I love artwork. So, I'd be very interested to know what you're doing.
Take control of command post S.
Boba Fett is here. There must be a bounty on all of us.
Off-road Adam, that stitching scene honestly had my stomach turning. I know, I'm sorry man, it was wrong, wasn't it? It was wrong on so many levels. I got a lot of the... What does Smoker say? I got a lot of the black done working on the whites and grey paints. Tina, still here. Yeah, we're still here. We're still here. We're still talking nonsense, Tina. Tina, did you know you can buy real armor for cats? This is a thing. There are websites where you can buy armor for your cats. Did you know this? Luke says, Ewoks Alien streams have been stellar, almost as good as the talk stream. Yeah, I love I love Brandon's streams. He's such a sweetheart. He made me feel good because he's clearly a better game player than me. That's not in dispute. But when I was on his stream the other day and he was stuck in that cupboard for over and over, I did have a little giggle to myself and thought, am I watching Brandon play, or is this a Salacious stream? Because he's stuck in this damn cupboard and he couldn't get out, and the alien was just getting him every time. It made me giggle. I'm sorry, Brandon, but that made me giggle a little bit. It made me feel a little bit better about my game stream.
The Emperor has come. Everyone beware.
It was hearing her whimper and breathe that got me. Yeah, when I was trying to stitch up Clementine, and she just kept crying, and she was heavy breathing. It was, yeah, it was pretty. It was a very strange experience because it was like on a loop.
We're getting help from that smuggler, Solo.
We definitely get on-off tangents on Brandon's stream too, yeah. Right, so I get out of the Luke cache. The samurai armor is literally one of the first to pop up. There you go, Tina, if you're still on, if you Google cat armor... Oh, I just blew up that Death Trooper! Did everyone see that? I'm so proud of myself! I grenaded him.
We're taking control of Command Post Aura.
Is that the Emperor there? He's gone. I'm still a little surprised and shocked. There's cats. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I will be I hope my Google history tomorrow morning will look a little odd after this stream.
We're taking point F. We no longer control position crash.
There's a cat race in Old Republic. A Cathar race. Yes. Oh yes. Tina, can you answer this for us? Can you create a guild in Old Republic where you create a group of players and you're like in a team of some sort, or you can all play together? I was watching Hello Greedo and he was going on about he's created a guild, and when they start the stream he's got Oh, the Old Republic. Welcome to the Monkey-Lizard Guild. Seems like it. Awesome. Level, you're on Korriban and you create your person. So I made myself a Sith. I look like a skinny Darth Maul, and you get multiple objectives and you have to go around but I kind of got a bit lost and I didn't really understand what to do with the fighting bits. You know, I didn't really, because it's not like it's like turn-based combat or something, I think. But I don't know. I didn't really know. I got stuck. Hey MX, yo, what's up? What's up MX? How are you dudes? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the Salacious Rum Monkey-Lizard stream. We're just hanging out. We're talking some crazy stuff. I like your voice. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Right, check this out. I'm going to find you some crabs. I was on Scarif earlier, and I was like, oh, I really want to just go for a swim. Because it's beautiful, Scarif, isn't it? It's really nice. And we need a more beachy area. And there's crabs. Get away from the fighting.
Fresh.
Here we go, here's one. Oh no. Damn. There'll be some on this little island, I reckon. Come on, Krabby. Little Krabby, where are you? Come on, Krabby. There's one, there's one. Look. Can you see them? There's two. You see them? Look at them. There's loads of them. Where's he gone? The little crabs. Oh! Who's shooting at me?
Rebel reinforcements! Some kind of elite soldier!
Salacious has crabs. They're all over. Free crab. I know. Can you believe it? Oh, Josh is posting links in the chat to cat armor. Oh no! I can't see it because I'm watching my TV at the moment. But yes, there you go, everyone. There's the crabs. I have some use on this game. I have found the crab. Star Wars has crabs.
Capture those commands.
There's another one. There you go. Here they are. Cute little things, aren't they?
Aerial reinforcements landing! Elite agent deployed!
Look at them. They're everywhere, look. Hello? You can't shoot them, though. Nothing happens. They are They're in. They've got armor on them. Now we're sharing cat armor in the chat.
We're losing position, Orek.
Who has crabs? Josh.
With Lord Vader here, victory will surely be ours.
Oh, Josh, I got a Pinterest link from someone with straight up medieval armor sets. Oh my god, you guys are insane. Not just samurai cat armor. We have now found medieval cat armor. This is nuts. Absolutely
An agent
nuts.
of the Empire has landed to assist.
Oh, that was my own man. He got blew up then. Hello, little crabbies.
The rebels are trying
We
to
have found
secure
crabs
Crash.
and cat armor. Playing Star Wars, people. Welcome to Salacious's chat. Yes, I know. This is the kind of thing you get. That's what I mean. Don't expect huge kill lists. You know, amazing gameplay. You're not going to get it. Can't even kill this guy. Oh, I got him. But yes, there'll be plenty of crab discussions. Dirty Hairball Harry. You guys are a trip. Tell me about it, Tina. Honestly, these guys and our crew is full of nutcases, honestly. Alright, it's gonna go. Should I go back as heavy? No, it's alright as assault. We'll do assault for a bit. We're at 3 hours on this stream. Oh my god, help me. What are you playing, Tina? What game are you playing? You see, if you did not know there were crabs in Battlefront 2, I guarantee next time you play, you will go and seek out the crabs. So if I've done nothing today, I've done one thing. I've been successful in one thing. I've piqued your crab interest, I would say. Oh, what a kill that was. Very proud of myself. Then I get shot. Yeah, what are you playing, Tina? What game is it? How do I message you, Josh? Oh, they're messaging each other now with cat armor imagery. Check out some funny Star Wars. Oh, you're playing the Oral Nauts. I love those guys. Their videos are incredible. So funny. Darth Trump is uber funny. I've not seen that one yet, I don't think.
The sector unless you shape up right now.
I love all their videos though. They're hilarious. They make some dance records, I think, with I'm trying to think, like some disco records with like kaleidoscopic images of multiple Luke Skywalkers and oh, it's Luke Skywalker. Gonna bust me up. Run away, run away. Ah, look at him over there.
Has joined our forces.
Oh, got him in the head.
Position crashes.
A Night at Obi's. Yeah, I think I remember that one. You like kaleidoscopes, Rum? Unaldo, have you seen some of my have you seen some of my shorts where I use those kaleidoscopic effects on some of the action figures? Existential Trooper. Haha. What time is it?
Secure all positions. Did you not understand? Get it done.
Ooh. I fell that one. Heavy. Going heavy.
Capture and defend all command posts.
Rebel commander on the battlefield.
Ah, I was too heavy then. If I was assault, I would have taken him then. You nailed. I think they're hit and miss, to be fair. I appreciate the compliments. It's very humbling. Not all of them work. Put it that way. I occasionally one turns out to be a gem, and I'm like, oh, I like that. That really works. So quite often they don't quite work. But I'm a trier anyway. Put it that way. I'm a trier. I like giving it a go, and I like attempting to do something different. I started doing unboxing videos ages ago, and I made about 10 unbox mail videos in a row, and they just didn't get many views, and I think they were pretty boring. I think the thing is with YouTube is there are so many people making videos. Like, you can find 200 middle-aged men unboxing something. So it's like, so I stopped doing them for a bit, and I was like, well, instead of doing them, what should I do? So I just started on these shorts. It was Sean Solo that got me into the shorts, really. And so I was just filming my pickups of shorts. And some of them work, and some of them are a bit nuts. Some of them don't work at all, but the downside of the shorts is you don't get to talk to people, I suppose, as much. But then you got the streams for that, so I don't know. I just make whatever comes into my head. Okay, alright, I'll give that a go. Look at that, look at the graphics, fantastic. About Sasha the DJ. I've made a few of Sasha. It's just because Darth Mark has a lady shelf in his flats where he's got female action figures, and he's got a couple of Sasha Banks. And I went into a charity shop in Worcester and found, first thing I found was a Sasha Banks. So I've made half a dozen Sasha Banks short videos. I was making them and then sending them to Mark, really, but I don't think he found them that interesting. But I think they were a lot of fun. What time is it? Right. I think I'm gonna call it. You've met her a dozen times. She's so sweet. Smells like cinnamon vanilla. Well, that is nuts. You met her. Yeah, she's a very, very attractive lady for sure. Is it right that is she related to Snoop Dogg? Have I made that up? I don't know. But I think I'm going to call it anyway, because the Paddy Boys are on in 5 minutes, so I'm going to call it there. I want to thank everyone that's joined me today. It's been a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Mr. Sleeping, Mr. Luke. Two Lukes today. Luke Hoff and Luke Cash. Luke Cash has made me laugh today. You've all made me laugh. Off-World Adams made me laugh. Josh has made me laugh. You guys are awesome. We've had Smirking Bear. Thank you for joining us. Tina. Awesome. You guys are all awesome. I'm SalaciousRum. You can follow me. Twitter and Instagram if you haven't. That's SalaciousRum. Salacious_Rum on TikTok. I've got a website which is a bit nuts called SalaciousRum.com. Please give this video a like if you can. Check out the cat armor, of course. We're all going to be checking that out. Links are in the chats. And we will be planning cat, He-Man, Monkey-Lizard cat racing videos in the future. So keep your eyes out for those. They will be coming at some point. Some logistics to work out, though, I think. But I can see that happening. Where there's a will, there's a way. And also, we need to get Tina. And Tina, I need Tina to teach me how to play SWOTOR. And then we need a Monkey-Lizard guild on Star Wars The Old Republic. I would love that. If we were all playing at the same time, that'd be amazing. Great chatting to you all. We've covered a wide range of topics this evening. It's been a lot of fun. So, thanks for joining me. I'm sure some of you will be hopping over to the Pally Boys now, so if you do so, I'll see you in the chat over there on the Blue Harvest TV channel. If not, I bid you a fond farewell, and I leave you with one final thought, as always. And that is, remember, us monkey lizards, we're for life, you know, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, peeps.